Hi besties. Hi besties. Okay, I want to share a story today. But before I share the story, please I would like you to comment, share, and like, please. Okay, so let's jump to the story of today. I want to talk about the power of listening to your inner mind. Yeah, the power of listening to your inner mind. When you cultivate this power of listening to your inner mind, you understand that most times the Holy Spirit speaks to us, but most times we don't understand, we don't listen, we don't know. So I'll be sharing a story today. This story happened far back when I was in school. Yeah, so um, this is what happened. That day I stay with my auntie. Yeah, I do stay with my auntie. She lives in a hospital. She's a midwife in Imo State. So she lives in a hospital and other nurses there too. So at that time when I was schooling, trying to get accommodation, I had to stay with her for some time, the period of time I stayed. So after a long while, that day I would say that's how the devil wants to work, because from my house, my main house at River State to Imo State, that day was so terrible. Coming from my dad had to, like, I had issues with my dad that day, so I had to go back. So after the whole incident, I left from River State to Imo State. My dad did not give me shish. Sorry that I'm saying it here. He didn't give me anything. So it was my uncle that gave me, after the misunderstanding we had, it was my uncle that gave me 5,000. As at then, Naira was still valuable at some point. So he gave me 5,000. I went back to Imo State with that amount. How will I do now? Someone that is in school, we have to manage. So I took the money, went back to Imo State that day, not knowing that the devil was already planning something else. So while I got to school, that evening after lectures, I went back home to my auntie's house in the hospital where we stay. So, and the hospital had a big generator. They call it Lister. I don't know if I'm correct. That they gave to them to power the hospital and the village, some part of the village. So they have not been using it for some time. Maybe I don't know why. The thing has been there. New one. Not knowing that some persons have seen it and they ganged up to come and steal it. This I'm telling you is about 12 robbers, armed robbers.